Hey folks, my name is Mo Amir and this is VANCOLOUR, British Columbia's bona fide culture and politics TV talk show. Tonight we have a duo of BC media darlings. The CBC's Justin McElroy will give us life lessons from his year-long travels around the globe. What did seeing the world teach him about BC? Also, it's federal election time. Yay? My friend Tamara Taggart, who did run in the 2019 federal election, will be here to talk about one of the most ubiquitous, maybe annoying parts of any election campaign: the signs. Do they really work, or are they a waste of money? But first, heading into this election, the polls have dramatically changed over the last few weeks as presumed frontrunners, the Conservative Party of Canada, led by Pierre Poilievre, have suddenly found themselves behind the governing Liberal Party, led by newly ushered in Prime Minister Mark Carney. How did this happen? Well, let me explain, and let's take a moment. The Conservative Party of Canada was poised to win the largest parliamentary majority in Canadian history. But as of today, betting markets have it more likely that on April 28th, the Conservatives will lose to the governing Liberals, the incumbents who oversaw a lost decade of economic stagnation under the leadership of a Nepo baby who was replaced with a banker who gets really irritated if you ask him about his investments. Yet the Conservatives find themselves hoisted by their own Pierre Poilievre, their leader who built this weird cult of personality around his insufferable debate bro negative aura. Aside from statistically giving women the ick, Pierre is demonstrably contradictory in a way that makes him unserious. He denounces the globalists, but also wants to diversify Canada's exports through trade and foreign investment, which are hallmarks of globalization. He derides the mainstream media, but he'll interview with the lady who outed the Prime Minister's child. Or this guy who said violent incels would be cured if women were forced into monogamous relationships with violent incels. He drags a lawyer for wearing a Rolex, but shrugs off the price-gouging grocery oligopoly, which I'm sure has nothing to do with his lobbyist advisor. Pierre scolds parasitic elites, despite having spent his entire working life on the public dime with only one piece of legislation and a $2 million pension to his name. His tacky insults and verb the noun slogans channel a cheap knockoff of the orange egomaniac threatening to annex our country, which might explain why 21% of would-be Conservative Party voters said that they would vote yes to join the United States. Hey Pierre, if you're so Canada first, how come a fifth of your supporters want Canada to stop existing? Now, with the Liberals' terrible record, the Conservatives should win this election. But if they don't, Pierre Poilievre has only himself to blame. Folks, we are just getting started. Tamara Taggart is here for a spot of tea, and that's up next.